Hawk on a haystack. Not just any old hawk, but a Swainson's hawk, Buteo swainsoni. In the summer, it can be seen in the western half of North America, from Alaska to Mexico. Then in winter, it migrates to the warm fields of Argentina. They're very gregarious and sometimes travel in flocks. They can make the trip in less than 2 months, flying an average of 125 miles per day. Like most raptors, they have several different body types or morphs. The hawk on the left is a light adult, and the one on the right is an intermediate adult. These juveniles have white heads. The females are usually darker and larger, like the first one we saw. Now this juvenile is probably in its first year. It takes them about 2 years to mature. Then they seek out mates and remain monogamous until death do they part. So what do they like to eat? Well, you might see this young juvenile eyeing the birds that fly by. Even the kestrel, another small raptor here in the same branches. See, there's the kestrel. It's a lot faster, but smaller. Actually, they eat the same things, mainly rodents, reptiles, and small birds. When breeding, the Swainson's hawks focus on small mammals, but for the rest of the year they rely on insects, especially grasshoppers and dragonflies. I don't think it was a coincidence that this perch was near a pond that was loaded with dragonflies. They also like to hang out along farms and have been seen following tractors. That's because the tractors flush out the rodents and insects in the fields. They love mice. Look closely at the talons in this photo, and you can see one. Now, what's this one doing? Is it feeding or is it preening? We were too far away to tell for sure. This reminds me of a scene you're about to see with a family of Swainson's hawks and a lone coyote. We were pretty far away, but suddenly we saw a mother and 2 fledglings way out in this field. And there they are. On closer examination, we saw the dad sitting further back across the road, and a coyote stealthily creeping along in the backfield behind them. Now Mom suddenly gets agitated about something and flies away. And then her fledglings follow her. Now Dad definitely had his eye on the coyote, but for what reasons? Coyotes will eat anything, even hawk fledglings if they could catch them. so it might look like Dad was trying to protect his offspring. But on the other hand, the hawks and coyotes compete for the same food sources, namely rodents. I think that this coyote, in drumming up his own mouse for dinner, was sending plenty more their way. Or then again, Dad might be saying, "This is our field, get out." Who knows? And who wins? Well, I don't think it matters, because there's enough mice to go around for everyone.